right, folks, it's storming outside. And this is, we're filming inside where it's nice and dry. And this is what we got in store today. Welcome to Bus Collection, Florida. T-Joes, model buses, and more. And that's what we got for you today. You watched to the end. We have a bonus for you. So we're going to start right here. These are all Plymouth Grand Furies, Dodge Diplomats, Chryslers, and bodies. They were so famous for the durability and reliability, and they were adored by the police agencies, the taxi industry, anything that required a heavy-duty vehicle. Back in the 80s and early 90s up to the mid-90s, I used to buy these cars at auction mostly from Miami-Dade County, although I also bought from Coral Gables and Miami Beach and the city of Miami, and I used to buy police vehicles, and I used to resell them, mostly to cab drivers. Cab drivers, most of them rent their medallions, and they own their car, and when their car fails or has an accident or whatever, they're still paying on their medallions. Those medallions owner don't care. So they need to get a car back on the road ASAP. There was a couple of dealerships that specialized to that effect, but they would really price gouge them. I used to buy my vehicle. I used to spend whatever I need to spend to get them going, or most of the time they're all pretty good, but just to make sure that they're okay. And then I used to add $500 to that and sell them for that. So most of them I sold for anywhere between $2,200 and $2,600 for that time. And I had a following, because I wouldn't really take advantage of the situation. That wasn't my main job. That was my hobby, my side gig. And mostly the vehicles I bought were these right here. The Dodge Diplomats and Plymouth Grand Furies. I also bought a couple of Crown Victorias. The county had it. I bought a bunch of Chrysler K cars. They were good too, just for average resale. They're pretty super reliable. My dad was a courier at that time. He loved the K cars. He put over 400,000 miles on one of them, and they were simple to repair, simple to maintain. But anyway, let's get down to it. This is like light yellow, looks like a civilian version, made by, they say here, 1981 Dodge Diplomat, made in China by Greenlight. And this is my collection. Nice, pretty car. It's like matchbox size. I forgot what the scale was. Having a brain fart right now. But there it is. That's the first one we feature. We'll move it over to the side, and we'll have a taxi version. There it is. See what the taxi company is. Probably doesn't say it. I said I bought sold a lot of these to cab drivers: Diamond Cab, Super Yellow, Yellow Cab, Sunshine Cab. I myself drove a cab on my days off when I needed to. Mostly drove for Super Yellow. At that time, they were all different colors. Some of them were very pretty. This one here says 1984 Dodge Diplomat, Greenlight, made in China. It is a cab. So put it next to this one. Let's see what it looks like. Love them, love them, love them. I own many of them. Some of them were keepers. I wish I still had one. The last one I had, I sold it a couple of years ago because I neglected it, and it got rusty, and it was beyond my means to repair it. This is a civilian version with the fancy hubcaps and all that. Sorry for the lighting. We're not outside, we're inside. Very pretty, like a brownish color. This one says 1982 Dodge Diplomat, green light, made in China. A super pretty car. Next one is a real pretty color. It's a metallic, golden yellow, something like that. I don't know why it has this little bit of orange here. I never tried to customize it or anything. It is a Diplomat. It's a little different. I don't think this one is green light. It says 1983 Dodge Diplomat. 1/64 scale is what they are. It doesn't have the name of the manufacturer. I don't think it's green light. It's a little different. It has the screws on each side to take it apart, not the rivet. Very pretty, very, very pretty. This one has the mirrors, unlike the green lights. So I don't think this is a green light manufacturing one. I don't know who the maker is. If you know, leave a comment. Let me see. No, it just says made in China. A 1/64 scale. Pretty though. And the last one is my favorite, because it's an unmarked police vehicle. And believe it or not, I had one. If I can find the picture, I'll post it when I edit this video. I had one for a while, 1985, the same blue color. And that car was wonderful. I loved it. I loved it, loved it, loved it. When I broke up my baby mama, I let her have it because it'll be reliable transportation for her. She wrecked it though. Anyway, this one is by Green Light, made in China, and it says it's a Grand Fury, possibly 83. I can't see it. My eyesight's not that great anymore. I need to go back to the eye doctor. But yeah, this is a Grand Fury. I had it. The one I had was an 85 Diplomat. If I find the picture, I'll post it. I don't have many pictures of it. And now, excuse me, I said if you wait to the end, we got something different for you. Let me put this baby's back here. This is a custom job. It's Motor Max 1986 Dodge Diplomat, made in China, but it's a 1/24 scale. That's a little bigger. And this one, here we go. This one I decaled it myself for transit supervised vehicles. Supervisors back then, they had 83s, Grand Furies. But this number here, I want to redo the decals to the better quality ones that I have now. Eventually I'll get to it. This is number 11478, which is the number of the 88 Grand Fury that I used to own. But this one's made as a transit supervised vehicle. That's the front. Love those front. Metro bus, red and amber lights on top. There's the side. The lead supervisor, that's what I was before I retired. 11478, county tag. So there it is. I'll make another video on it once I redo the decals on this beauty. So if you're in the hobby, please consider subscribing. This video was a little different. This is episode 25. T. Joe's Model Buses and More. This is an all car video. all Dodge Diplomats and Plymouth Grand Furies, the M Series. And they're very special to me. Like I said, I bought so many of them through the years that used to go by my house and you think that there was a crime scene. We had so many ex-police cars parked up front. And I wish I would have documented and photographed more of them. But if you're in the hobby, consider subscribing. I would love to hear from you. I'm also going to take a picture of this car. Why not? So please subscribe, leave a comment. Love to hear from you. Not many of us in this hobby. Only 17 subscribers to this channel so far. And I'm getting hungry. I think I'm going to have a veggie burger. Oops, that line's from my other channel. Take care, folks. Enjoy. Bye-bye.